Welcome back in, everybody. It's been about 5 days, maybe 6, since we last talked, and pretty darn awesome. I mean, you're not even listening to me. You're just looking at this, and I don't blame you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So last we had using the different widths of our painter's tape, creating a bunch of different designs. Remember, wherever I put tape, it was going to show up white. Gotta kind of think backwards when you're putting the tape down. So all these different stripes, and you can see how I taped out my cavities. I didn't want any more tape going in there. And then on the back, I didn't really care too much about this one. Remember, a couple of hints that I gave you was where you start and end your tape. Here, because you got a neck plate, you're never going to see that little weird spot. And this is going to get a cover, so you really won't even see what's in there anyway. Remember, your top stuff does get covered by a pick guard, so keep that in mind. If I was only doing 2 colors, I'd be done. Be ready to do some clear over top, seal it up real good. I am going to tape a lot of this off and just add a little bit of black lines on this, just to help it out a little bit. Remember also on your seam here, that's a good place you can start and stop your tape. I am going to put a new piece of tape on that as well. That came off as I was removing all the stripes. Not a super big worry. Remember, when you're doing this, it's supposed to be fun and you shouldn't be super particular. You got to execute it good, but don't, like when I put this new one down, if it doesn't show up exactly, it's okay. This is supposed to look handmade, not like a machine did it. Where the stripes are is not going to be where the real one is. I didn't try going there, but certainly when you look at this, you can tell where my inspiration was. The weather, when I was spraying the green, still wasn't great outside, so you could see I was in here. Had my little shim pieces, and these circles are from the lids of the spray paint when I did a few of the extra coats. Did that there. So that helps out as well. Gonna get all the dust off of this, clean it off real good before I go and do that. At the beginning of the video, I said it's been about 5-6 days. I really wanted the green to really dry out. I didn't want any kind of tackiness for now when I'm putting tape back on it. So I really, I was careful with it where I had it. In the sun, maybe a little bit, but not super long. You don't want to be cracking anything or splitting it, but definitely outside in the wind, the fresh air, letting that get to it. If it's raining out, you could do a fan. Today, it's windy out, so spraying outside isn't going to happen again. Remember, if you are spraying inside, make sure you're well ventilated and that you're not getting overspray on anything like that, right? Use your head, use common sense. But I'm super excited. My first time ever doing this, and I think it looks killer because I took my time. Remember, patience pants, take your time. Now I'm going to probably spend at least an hour taping this up again before I go and shoot the black on it. All right, see you then. Some time has gone by. A lot of tape for our last color. Third color, going to be black. Just want a little bit, so that's why we got a ton of this thing taped up. Remember how I said I let it air dry because I don't want any residue or stickiness for when the tape was going on. Need the best I can, nice crisp line, so make sure you push down your tape on your line so it turns out. You can see on this one, because I was doing a lot of coverage, I used a lot of the frog tape, which I think is good stuff. Why didn't I use it before? Because it doesn't come in the widths, and I wanted to save time from having to cut it and all that stuff. And then here on the back, so you can see not many. As we look at the back, I'm doing a double up here into the white, a little bit here down the middle. They don't line up. Don't want them to line up. Remember, we want it kind of random looking. 2 here, 1 there. Looking at the front, there's the double again, here, 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 and here. And then just kind of this wacky thing here. So even looking at it, I was still questioning, is it too much black? I don't think it's going to be because I did really thin. So my thought process, which is always scary, is it's just going to be a little bit of black. Notice how it's overlapping. Some places it's within white, like up here, which will be double black with white left. But then in other places, crisscrossing those other lines, which gives it that ultimate look. Remember, I'm doing 3 colors. You could spray this with the third and then even do a fourth if you wanted to, with even a smaller amount of another color. But it looked great, just the 2 colors. So depending on what you're going for, who knows what you do. Typically, it's 3 colors though. So again, I'm going to take my time. If I can, I'll go outside to spray this. If not, make sure I'm well ventilated, wear a mask if I need to. But here we go. 3rd color time. Hopefully it works out good. See you when it's all done.